Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
We're with the Kansas City Chiefs linebackers coach, run defensive coordinator, Brendan Daly. Coach, thanks so much for joining us. How many years you've been here?
Man, I've lost track. We got to be 20-something at this point. I'm not sure where we're at.
Was that your son I saw?
That is my son, yeah.
We took a picture, the three of us together. I think it was 2014.
Probably
I
right.
look at him now. He's a grown man.
Yeah.
He's
just
a big
graduated
dude.
high school and headed off to University of Missouri in the fall.
Okay, playing football there?
He's not playing. He's going to work as a student coach with the football program, helping the special teams staff.
Awesome. Your thoughts on all these years of the line camp, and as much as it is a pitching catch world, the grunt part of the game, you don't win there, you losing. You guys, I hate to bring it up, but you saw full effect what happened when you played the Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a game of big people, and if you don't win in the trenches, you're going to have a hard time being successful. So it's core to the fundamental elements of the game, and I love it. I love teaching it. I love coaching it, and I love seeing people get better and improve.
The game has changed, and you start to see it a little bit now more, that I think because you guys adjusted to the pitching catch world a lot, smaller linebackers, that sort of thing. People, guess what? I'm going to run the ball a little bit more. So that's an adjustment, especially for your position, because I think it affects linebackers more than any other spot because of the size.
Yeah, it does. And we were just having a conversation. I've taken a lot of the drills we do here from a defensive line perspective, below delivery-wise, block destruction-wise, and I've taken it to linebackers. Those guys have got to be able to defeat blocks and get off of blocks and play in the line of scrimmage, play downhill, and defeat offensive linemen at the point of attack. And so there's a tremendous amount of carryover, and if you can't do that, you're not going to be successful. As much as everybody wants to throw the ball around and have all of the stats and the accolades that the quarterbacks in the pass game have, if you look at the teams that are successful, they've got some balance to their offensive formations and to their run-pass ratio, and they're effective running the ball when they have to be.
I see are big, and I'll watch you a lot with balance, leverage, ability to use your arms and your hands. It's such a big part of the game. A lot of times people just beat the guy in front of you. Well, you're not going to be able to win all the time if you're a 230-pound linebacker. And I got a 330-pound tackle. Come on, you're not beating that guy all the time one-on-one.
No, that's exactly right. Physically, he's got you outmanned, and you find a way to win with good technique, with good fundamentals, using your leverage, and controlling the situation to your advantage when the physical matchup is tilted against you.
One of the things in this camp here, you're working with young men, kind of the next generation of offensive and defensive linemen. That's got to make you feel good, because this is a part of the game that I think gets overlooked a lot of times, because there is so much emphasis now, this fantasy football stuff. They got 80-year-old ladies sometimes get in touch with me. Hey, tell me who to pick, because I want to connect with my grandson, and so that they have that connection. But it is such a big part of it in the game today, of winning and playing good offensive and defensive line.
It is, and I love watching young guys develop. I love teaching young guys. I love seeing them progress and move on in their careers. Fun moment for me this year in the offseason, we brought in a guy by the name of Jerry Tillery, who played up at Evangel Christian in Shreveport, who was in this camp when he was in seventh grade. I mean, through high school, and he and I have had a lot of good laughs and chuckles through the offseason here about this camp. It's very cool and kind of a full circle moment to actually be coaching a guy who I coached in this camp now with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a really cool experience.
We were talking about this off the air, 9 Super Bowl rings. You don't want to talk about the ones that you lost, but I don't think there's been another assistant coach that has that many rings. I've been to that many Super Bowls in that time frame, and my wife's here, so I told her I'd never wear that runner-up ring, Luz. That sucker, it might be in a safety deposit box, but I'd never wear it, and you kind of said the same thing.
Yeah, I certainly remember the 6 we won a lot better than the 3 we lost. Although those 3 losses kind of hang with you a little longer than the wins lift you. But at the end of the day, as I look back on things, it'll be those 6 that we won that'll be much more special, for sure.
No question about it. To come here every year, I know, you could be doing something else this weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. You could be somewhere else, but you choose to be here, close with Coach Jenkins and everything. But that means a lot to the kids here. They see that Kansas City Chiefs shirt and that hat. And so your thoughts of giving back to the game?
Well, this is a special place for me, and my relationship with Coach Jenkins is incredibly special to me. And some of the relationships I built with the other coaches that have been doing this camp for years, some of the best coaches that I've been around, and they're high school coaches down in Louisiana or Mississippi, and have been coming here for years. And the relationships that I've built through that process are very special and valuable to me. And to be able to come down here and share it with my son, who's essentially grown up at this camp, is something that I really cherish.
Coach Daly, thanks so much. Pleasure to see you again, my man. You take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.